We have a lot to cover in this episode. We will examine the new crypto reporting rules of the SEC. Is this something that anyone else has seen? It has been drifting in the open. They published an important discussion about U.S. laws and IRS reporting. What does this signify for the exchanges and you as the user moving the cryptocurrency from your private wallet to your cold wallet? I've got you covered. Before breaking down XRP, we'll also go into what I believe Capital has to say about the XRP ETF, which is expected to launch next year. We will investigate the charts. We have the predictions of the two TA analysts that we have. Without further ado, let's get started. They agree with the shift that will take place in 2025. Bitcoin is worth $96,357. It has increased by 0.38% over the last day. Ethereum is currently up 0.56% and is trading at $3,401. Currently, XRP is trading at 2,019 cents, while USDT and USDC are trading at 99 cents. It is currently coming in at 2,019 cents, and it is putting up a good fight. Somewhat in the negative, showing a 0.4% decline, but that's okay. This 2017 cent level, or 2014 cents, has been holding incredibly well if you have been following XRP over the past several weeks. $3,353 billion is the total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies. Since everyone's attention is on Bitcoin, let's quickly discuss the potential and potential future of XRP. The king is Bitcoin. The first to be eaten is Bitcoin. This market is going to be dominated by Bitcoin. During the bull run, this occurs until it has experienced its last parabolic blow off top. Bitcoin determines our course. As has been said a million times in the last year, we have yet to see it happening in 2025. What then is possible? Which scenario is the worst? Let's discuss the worst case situation. In the worst situation, I would estimate that this has a 5% chance of happening. Bitcoin plunges back down into the $70,000 range, which might cause XRP to drop back down to around $22. It's not as bad as you imagine, even though it seems awful. The best case situation, Bitcoin hovers in the $90,000 to $100,000 range until it is ready for its next upswing, which will be able to take XRP with it and push it to reach another all-time high, as well as $3 to $4 or $3 to $5. After the correction that will occur around tax season, summer will arrive, and XRP and adults will have their final parabolic blow off top, and Bitcoin will have already surged to the $170,000 to $225,000 range. We are searching for that. It is still possible for XRP to drop below $217, $214, or even $96. We are still in a healthy wave even though we can see that wick at $91. After that, a healthy upward movement is still possible. If it gets more complicated, it's just because Bitcoin is in charge of the show and wants to demonstrate that it is still the powerful force that everyone thinks it is. I'm not concerned. In my opinion, XRP is building a solid foundation around this lower $2 time frame, and I think we can maintain our current level. You need to pay attention to the $3, $4, and $5 XRP that will be coming early in 2025. We'll call it above $2 before the end of the year. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. I'm prepared for the upcoming year. I'm prepared for 2025. I know that everyone watched my videos, so I'm prepared for the next step. You're all prepared for this, too. Launching it just before the holidays is perhaps not the ideal idea because many people step away. I'm aware that I moved away. You simply take a break and clear your head by spending time with friends and family. This is necessary because, in 2025, you will need to make a crucial decision. When will you sell your cryptocurrency? Everything will be posted in this group, which is free to join. If you don't want to talk or communicate, you can still get all the news in real time, ask questions, and receive answers in real time. Now, from the Joint Committee on Taxation, the U.S. Congress released this back in August 2021, but it's only now becoming apparent because so many people have been looking into it. It asks what the technical explanation of Section 80603 Information Reporting for Brokers and Digital Assets of the Infrastructure Investments and Jobs Act is. If we scroll to the bottom and reach the explanation of the provision, we discuss digital assets. Digital currency, what needs to be reported? What must be reported by the exchanges? I'll give you a summary, then. It boils down to this. Keep in mind that the broker is the exchange whenever you purchase, sell, or transfer a digital asset through them. Nothing needs to be done on your end because the exchange is required to disclose these transactions to the IRS, correct? Enter your exchange if you purchased cryptocurrency from Coinbase, Gemini, or Uphold. They handle all of the information, including Social Security and KYC, because they are accountable. They must turn over the log to the IRS. Say something like, John Doe bought $200,000 worth of XRP. It is their duty to notify that over. Okay, now if you were to transfer your digital asset to a private wallet or a non-broker account, you the person should be, according to this report, be taking snapshots of what you were and your moves. Okay, this is what they're stating in here. Now if we rewind and we look back at them, the IRS and the SEC stated before that you only need to report when you are making a sell or a swap. So if you are going into a stable coin, if you took a loss, it's a tax write-off. If you moved money and gained on it and went to a stable coin, so you bought XRP at $1, you swapped it over into a stable at a $50, you would need to report that you earned 50 cents on every XRP. That is what they were looking for. Obviously, they are getting their ducks in a row because they are preparing themselves, because they know that there's a lot of money about to be made into crypto, so pay attention to this report. Obviously, talk with your tax professional about this. I am not a tax professional, I just report the news, but you want to make sure that you are covered, because God forbid you get audited when you are going to cash out, and you're cashing out 100,000, 100 million, whatever the number may be. If the IRS comes back to you and they want to know where this money came from, how you gained all this money, you are going to need to show when you purchased and when you sold and along that lines, and it's going to have to add up to the number that you are reporting to them. So pay attention to that, folks, because the last thing that you want after you make all your crypto money is for an audit to occur. So talk to your tax professional, make sure everything is filed accurately. And if you plan to make a lot of money in cryptocurrency, which many of us will, don't try to cheat the system, because you don't want the IRS to come after you, take all of your earnings, lock you up, and make the process lengthy and careless. Now is the time to enjoy your cryptocurrency assets. Egregore Crypto put this out. He stated linear regression time and target projections. He's talking 6040 cents, 8050 cents, or a 13.70 XRP, all the way to a 27 to 50 cent XRP. When I look at these numbers, I'm going to break these down into two different categories here. The first part, the first ladder of this movement, which I believe is coming in Q1 or right before tax season, and we see the correction we've been talking about. We should be targeting anywhere from $3 at a very low. Remember, I'm very conservative up to that $8 mark. Where we land in that range, time will tell. We'll be able to get more accurate data come next year on this. Those are your first targets now. If and only if we see a parabolic blow off top, which is going to occur later into 2025, we are looking at like summer fallish time frame. That is when we would see that those targets, those double-digit targets, $13 all the way up to 27, even 30 XRP. Now it's kind of it's a toss-up right now if we're going to get a parabolic blow off top. Right, we've seen parabolic blow off top in 2017. In 2020 we got cut short. We did not see a parabolic blow off top. I do believe this bull cycle of 2024-2025 XRP will experience that parabolic blow off top later into 2025. I believe we are going to see a parabolic blow up top, because I believe institutions will be jumping into these markets. I don't think we're going to be cut short. I don't think crypto is going to stop around 5 or 6 trillion. I do believe we are going to get a lot higher than that. I believe the numbers on getting only to 5 trillion and XRP getting a 6% market cap dominance puts us right around that $6 mark, which is at the lower end of these targets. But I believe with the ETFs that we know are coming, and I believe there are currently 4 or 5 different ETFs filed, I believe we will have closer to a dozen ETFs on XRP that are going to come out in 2025, with the amount of institutional money that is going to enter the market as well. I believe that we have a repeat of 2017. In the upcoming episode, which airs later today, I will play the video for you. The same fractal we are tracking from 2017 will be broken down. Which brings me to the conclusion that we will see the parabolic blow up top later in 2025.